Your next move will be your best move if and only if you have the courage to make a bold move. Today on In the Mix, let's talk about part three of what it takes to be bold. Yeah, how to develop confidence and courage. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Come on, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. You know how we do it. Hit that thumbs up button, but also hit the subscribe button to our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about it. We're going to have a conversation of illumination, but to do that, we got to drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Come on. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's light it all the way up in here. Let's brighten it up. Flip the switch. Turn on the light. Too lit to quit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. Family, we've been having a courageous conversation. Yeah, super conversation the last few days. And we are in part three of what it takes to be bold. Yeah, how to develop confidence and courage. That's what we're going to spotlight. That's what we are going to highlight today. And here's what I understand. This is what I realize. This is what I recognize. A lot of us do not have the courage to make a bold move simply because we're afraid that if we take that next step, if we take a significant step, here's what's going to happen. We're going to falter. We're going to fall. We're going to fail. Why do we always think that way? Because when you think about it, we don't make bold moves because of that. And the question is, why haven't you done something significant? Why haven't you done something great? Why haven't you done something bold? Why haven't you done something fantastic? Why haven't you done something that pushes you beyond just the brink and just the brim of the mundane, right? You can't have a real courageous conversation about bold moves unless you mention the fact that bold moves are oftentimes scary. Come on, to be bold, the opposite of confidence is fear. The opposite of confidence is timidity. The opposite of courage is discouragement. And if we're going to really be honest about it, to be bold is very horrifying. For instance, I did my conference not too long ago called the Access Identity Conference. And here's the thing, God graced us to have a sold out conference with registrants from 24 states, 13 countries. Now, here's the thing. I've been wanting to do a conference for years. But here's the thing. I was afraid to make a bold move. Why? Because I was counting up the cost. I was wondering if I was going to even be able to get people to come. Lo and behold, we had registrants from 24 states, 13 countries, and it was sold out off of my first one. But here's the thing. Before all of that ever materialized, in the midst of all the planning, in the midst of all the preparation, every day I thought about this. What if it doesn't work out? What if I don't get the sponsors? What if I don't get the money? What if I don't meet the budget? Can I really be vulnerable and real about it? There was a looming thought over my head of what if folks don't show up? Come on. Look at you putting your faith out there. And what if your conference isn't a success based upon your confidence? What if your conference and your confidence don't see eye to eye? What about all that success that you were talking about, all that positive thinking and all those specific things? You see, stinking thinking that keeps you sulking and sinking will play in your mind. Scarcity mindset will play in your mind. Limited beliefs, emotional snipers, emotional squatters. All of those things will be the types of things that make you deleterious towards your destiny and try to trick you out of the transformation that's going to happen to you, for you, and then also impact others as a result of what's taking place in your life. Now, you're thinking about who doesn't like you, thinking about who wants you to fail. And here's the thing, you can't take it personal. Don't take it personal with people. It's not so much that people don't like what you're doing. It's the fact that they don't like that it's you who is doing it. It's the fact that you represent what they feel like should have been their potential. Are you hearing me? It's not so much that they're hating on you. It's the fact that they feel some type of way because you're the one who decided to make the bold move when they really wanted to, but they were hesitant and reticent and negligent to do it. And so now life plateaus for them while yours levels up and it scales. They're mad at you simply because you're in a place that they thought they should be. But here's the thing, they missed their window of opportunity. I don't want you to be like them. I don't want you to play the shoulda, coulda, woulda game. I don't want you to sing the shoulda, coulda, woulda song. I want you to understand, listen, I'm glad I did, because I understand that there's two pains in life, the pain of discipline or the pain of consequence. And the pain of consequence is I wish I would have, I should have, I could have, but I didn't, so I don't have. The pain of discipline is, man, I'm glad I did what I was supposed to do, even though I felt like I didn't feel like doing it. Didn't feel like writing a book. Didn't feel like putting 2 books out this year at the same time on the same day. But here's what happened. I went number 1 within 48 hours of each other. Within 48 hours of the release date. Here's the thing. They're mad at you because you're in a place that they felt they should have been. But here's the thing. They didn't suffer for it. They didn't pray about it. And maybe they did pray about it. They just didn't act on it. They didn't cry over it. They felt so entitled to where they just felt that they should have had it because of who it is that they are. So here's the thing. They decided not to work through all of what it is that you work through to get to where it is that you are now. Here's what you need to hear. It's not a bold move if you don't have a little fear behind it. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. And here's the question. Can you feel the fear and do it anyway? Because the most dangerous place in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat. Got to get out of that boat to where you want to break down. You got to get out of that boat to experience the breakthrough. Family, we're having a super chat. We're having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. Come on. Be bold enough to drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. We're having a super conversation. Talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. You know I'm mic'd up. Come on, family, just type in the mix. Type in the mix. Type in the mix. That's what it's about. How you going to watch in the mix but not be a member of In the Mix? I need you to go right now. Get a badge. Get a badge. Support. Support. Yeah, come on. Become not just a supporter, become a partner. Secure a badge. Yeah. Links in the chat, links in the description of this video to get a VIP OQP royalty badge. And my gift to you is to give you access to our membership area. Membership has its privileges. I'm taking you behind the scenes in my life. BTS, behind the scenes, behind the story, beyond the story. Go ahead and check it out. It's not a bold move if you don't have a little fear behind it. And here's the thing about fear, especially when you hear the word fearless. A lot of times we equate being fearless to having no fear at all, and that's not the truth. The word tells you right there within the word, fear less. Let's just look at that word less, right? It's not that I don't have any, it's that I fear less than most. Most are fearful. Most are full of fear. But to be fearless doesn't mean that you don't have any fear. You just fear less than most. Can you fear less than most and make the bold move? Why? Because a bold move ought to scare you. Because why should it scare you? Because if you can do it all by yourself, if you can do it without supernatural intervention, it's not a bold move. It's just a move. If you can do it without divine intervention, it ain't a bold move. If you don't need supernatural help, it's not a bold move. If you can do it with your own money, if you can do it with your own connections, if you can do it with your own name, if you can do it with your own network, if you can do it with your own particular organization, sorority, or fraternity, whatever the case may be, if you can do it with your own strength, then where does God have the opportunity to flex? Come on, family. Type be bold. Type be bold. Come on, family. Let me take a sip so I don't slip. Come on, family. Type be bold. Gotta type be bold. Why is that? Why is that? Simply because if you don't give God the opportunity to flex, it's not a bold move. Come on, family, just drop the flex emoji. Drop the flex emoji. Drop the flex emoji. Drop the flex emoji. I'm flexing in the face of the enemy. I'm flexing the face of the haters. I'm flexing the face of all of those who were the naysayers and said what I couldn't do, what I couldn't become, what I couldn't overcome. Hear me. God is looking for a visionary whose life he can flex in. Family, just type as me. If I'm talking to you, if you're that particular individual who God can flex in their life. Yeah, if you're that particular individual who God can flex in their life. God is looking for an idea to flex in. God is looking for a business to show out in. God is looking for a visionary. God is looking for a person whose purpose is so filled and so inundated to say, Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. The question is anything too hard for God? That's what the Bible said in 2 Kings. Ask God for a hard thing. Essentially, I'm bored with your prayers. I'm bored with those particular requests. You mean to ask me for that again? You just want me to help you to meet the budget? All you want is the budget? All you want is just to help you to meet the rent? All you want is just to get this particular thing paid for? Ask me for something big. Ask me for something bigger, better, brighter. Ask me for something bolder, expansive, mind-blowing. Ask me for something, here it is, exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. I don't know how, but I do know who. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I do know who can make it happen. I don't know how, but I do know who. Come on, family, just type fearless. Type fearless, family. Type fearless, family. Yeah, you may be scared, but do it scared. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because the fear is not your enemy. The fear is a reminder that I need God to accomplish this. We got too many leaders. We have too many churches. We have too many pastors. We have too many CEOs. We have too many entrepreneurs and solopreneurs who are doing stuff that they don't need God for. Too many of us, hear me, have X got out, and now you're just busy playing it safe. You're scared to make a bold move. Scared to beeline it. Scared to do something different. Why? Because if you keep doing the same old thing, you're going to keep getting the same old result. But you got to flip the switch. You got to flip the script. Do something different to get something different. And that's why our Eagles community is so different. Come on. We're shifting you from where it is that you are to where you can be, giving you transformation, revelation. Hear me. Information changes situations. Revelation changes and transforms situations. I want you to join my mentoring group. I want you to join my mentoring academy where we coach, we teach, we train, we mentor you. We shift you from where you are to where you can be, tapping into your purpose, your promise, your possibility, and your potential. Go right now. You owe it to you to invest in you. Hear me. You owe it to you to invest in you. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed in an amazing digital virtual Zoom room with gifted leaders who are soaring to new dimensions. Too many of us are playing it safe. We're scared to make a bold move. We're waiting for perfect conditions, and that's why we don't make bold moves. The work never stops, but we're so busy doing what we've always done that we can't believe for the bold. And then here's the thing. We're also fearful that if we take a significant step, we're going to falter, we're going to fail, we're going to fracture ourselves. And as a consequence, here it is, you are paralyzed by timidity. Fear paralyzes you, but only faith will mobilize you. Let's get it in gear. I need you to hear. Breaking news. Got a special message in the midst of this special message. I want you to stick and stay. More is on the way. After these messages, I will be right back. Our schools are underfunded, teachers are underpaid, and our children are undereducated. Our classrooms, culture, curriculum, and communities are in crisis like never before. Education is the key, but the lock is broken. So how do we fix it? I'm so glad that you asked. I'm giving you strategies in my new book. It's my 17th book, by the way, called Strategies for Successful Schools. How to develop a diverse classroom of learners who read, lead, and succeed. There's a book that's available right now for our educational leaders. It's a must-read for school board members, parents, community advocates, transformative teachers, and yes, for those of you who desire to see our children lead and succeed. But not only that, so many of our young people are struggling with their academics, their mental well-being, limiting beliefs, procrastination, interpersonal trauma, and just feeling like they're hopeless. But what if there was a go-to guide to empower you to be a champion and our children to be a champion and empower them to overcome challenges? Here's the good news. I've got another book for you. It's my 18th one. Learners are Leaders, Strategies and Solutions for Student Success. It's got a 31-day journal in there. It's got affirmations, really a lot of valuable life lessons, ways to set smart goals for success, improve your mental well-being, foster academic success. So much more that is in store when you get not just one, but both of these books. They're both available right now on Amazon. Yeah, go get it right now. But also, you can get signed copies that are available at theeaglesacademy.com/books. Don't just get them for you, but also get them for someone else too. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Come on, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We are talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage. Yeah, you can't fold. You got to be bold. I got some books that are going to really embolden you. Learners are Leaders. Go get that, as well as Strategies for Successful Schools. Available on Amazon, as well as theeaglesacademy.com/books. Order it from my website. I'd be glad to sign it for you. Signed, sealed, delivered is yours. As we're talking about being bold, how to develop confidence and courage, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button as well. Here's the thing. A lot of times we're not intentional about who is on the team with us. Family, just type teamwork. Type teamwork. We don't make the right choices when we don't have the right voices. We're not intentional about who's on our team. And I need you to hear me. You don't just go as high as your dream. You go as high as your team. People don't rise to the level of their vision. They fall to the level of their systems. They fall to the level of their teams. When you don't have the right voices in the room, when you don't have the right voices in your ear, you'll always make the right choices. You always make the wrong choices, don't you hear? When you don't have the right voices in your ear, you'll always make the wrong choices. Do you hear? And in the right room is the right place to help you to do bold things. I want to ask you, when was the last time that you did an audit? When's the last time that you did an assessment of your team? Got to break the news to you harshly. Got to break the news to you rapidly. Got to break the news to you this way, simply because everybody who is in your ring is not in your corner. Everybody who is in your ring is not in your corner. Do you have a circle of supporters or do you have a cage of haters? Why is that? Because some of you are calling people team members who are opponents. Y'all help me tonight. Yeah, some of you are calling people team members who are opponents. Some people don't even have your best interests at heart at all. Some of us can't even make bold moves. Why is that? Because we're too busy putting out fires. This went wrong. That went wrong. You got to cater. You got to coddle people. You got to burp folks. You got to pat everybody on the back. And so here's the thing. Now it chips away at your bandwidth. Now it chips away at your energy. You can't be bold because you're dealing with petty and small-minded people. Folks want to fight over titles. Folks want to fight over positions. Folks want to fight over placements. Folks want to fight over budget percentages. And let me tell you, every leader needs to make bold moves, but you got to have some bold teammates who are saying, listen, we've been here long enough. We've been in this particular place long enough. We've been where we've been, how we've been long enough. We got to make some bold moves. We got to change some things because nothing changes if nothing changes. Come on, being bold. Here's what it does. It requires confidence. It requires courage, but it also requires some courageous conversations. Being bold says, listen, I got to get out. I got to get out of my own way. I got to put my hands in my pocket, my hands in my purse. Got to take out some money because I got to put the money down. I got to put the money into the project. I got to invest in some stuff. Can't keep being antiquated. Being bold requires influence. Here's the thing. It requires some buy-in. It's not how many people, it's who are the people. I need you to hear me. It's not about how many people you have. It's about who are the people that you have. Some of us want a whole lot more people. But here's the thing. Too many of us got too many chefs in the kitchen. And you need to do with what and who that you have. Some of us can't get big projects off the ground. We can't get big projects off the ground because we don't understand the importance of talking to power players, power brokers, even beforehand. Some people don't have a title, but they have influence. And a lot of us are trying to do with our title what we can't do with our name. God didn't tell Abraham, I'll make your title great. He said, I'll make your name great. Some of us feel as if we just get a title, if we just get some influence, if we just get a position, we'll feel better about who it is that we are. May not have a title, but you got influence. How are you using your influence to wield, to develop, to will even yourself to another degree and another level? Who are the real leaders? Who are the power players? Who are the influencers? Who is it that you can get buy-in from? Right? You got to get buy-in for your particular vision so you're not standing out like a sore thumb by yourself. You can't announce it in the boardroom. You can't announce it in the sorority or the fraternity. You can't announce it in the school. You can't announce it at the church. You can't announce it at your block club out of the blue. You got to have some one-on-one meetings. You got to have some conference calls. You got to get on the phone. You got to express your idea. You got to talk about why it is that we need what it is that we need. Why we got to have what it is that we need. Got to get some buy-in. Got to get some investment in what it is that you're doing. You know, I'm feeling this particular way, but I just felt led to tell you this first. You know, I have this idea. What do you think about this? I'm going to ask all the members to XYZ to do this, that, whatever the case may be. What do you think about that? Want to know, what do you think about this? Do you think this is a great idea? Are you with me? Can I count on you to stand with me for this particular thing, for this particular product, for this particular subject matter? I don't want to just introduce everything to the whole lay staff and members without talking to the real power players who have all of the influence. Come on, I got to be strategic about this. Got to be pragmatic about this. Got to understand that this is not checkers, it's chess. Are you with me? Can I count on you with me on this? Really appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for not just introducing it to everybody without talking to me and our crew about this. Now, what did I just get? What did you just get? You just got buy-in. Got to make a bold move. Got to take yourself beyond where it is that you are to where you can be. Too many of us are playing it safe too. We're playing it safe. We're playing it too safe. Come on, family, just type stop playing small. Come on, family, type that. Stop playing small. Time to make a bold move. Time to do what you've never done before. To go where you've never gone before. Time to be bold. Time to not fold. I want to ask you, what's the one bold move that you can make? What's the strategic move that you can make that's going to shift the needle in your industry, in your church, in your organization, in your community? When are you going to make the move? When do you expect that the move is going to be materialized? What's the next step that you need to be taking today to move in that particular direction of the bold move? Time to go for it. Time to believe that you can make it. Come on, family, type go for it. The light is green, but you're sitting at it like it's a red light. And then when the light is red, you want to go 0 to 100 real quick. You're making the wrong move, and it's not a bold move. Well, I'm just going to be bold and go through this red light because I got it right. And then you crash. Slow down. Stop. Strategize. Mobilize. Organize. Optimize. See more and before with your spiritual eyes. Be bold, but be smart. Boldness is about wisdom. Boldness is about confidence. Boldness is about courage. Boldness is about more than just a good idea. It's a God idea. Boldness is not about leaning to your own understanding, but it's about trusting God even when you can't trace him. Boldness is about supernatural intervention to say, God, I trust you enough to walk on this water. But I'm not just walking on the water. I'm walking on the word of what it is that you gave. Come on, family, type boldness. Type boldness. It's what it's about. It's about having the boldness to go for it. It's about having the boldness to believe that your vision is possible. Your vision is plausible. Your vision is unstoppable. And you have to imbibe that. You have to believe that. You got to go for it. Family, I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. Yeah. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. I want you to sow into this word that you heard. I want you to sow where you soar. I want you to sow where you grow. This is where you soar. This is where you grow. It sure is. And so, I want you to sow into this amazing word. Help us to broaden our broadcast, and you can become a strategic partner with us. Not just a supporter, but a partner. Whether it's $10, whether it's $20, whatever the case may be, whether it's $50, whether it's $100, whether it's $500, I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. Sow into your next move. Sow into the fact that your next move is going to be your best move. If and only if you make that bold move. Time to do it. Time to go for it. Time to have it. World is waiting on you. People are waiting on you. Let's make it happen too. You can sow as we grow via super chat, via super sticker. We've had a super conversation. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. Cash App, $Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. Once again, links in the chat, links in the description of this video for how to give, where to give. Cash App, $Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your super sticker. Thank you for your online giving. We appreciate it. It means a lot. And it helps us to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains more and more each day. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, you want to join us. We're taking it to another degree, to another level. Spreading our wings to win. I guarantee you, if you spread your wings, you're going to win. And I'm going to show you how to soar. It's a strategic way to be able to soar, to be able to scale, to be able to move where it is that you are to where you can be. Mentorship is so needed, so necessary, so important. Not just as you're young, but even as you matriculate into your age, into your stage, into your career, into your development, into your involvement. We do all of that in our Eagles community. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. We take it further and farther than where we go here. When you get there to that website, tap the link. Yeah, tap the link. Tap the Join Now button. Fill out the form. Be transformed. The link's in our chat. Link's in the description of our video as well. Come on, join in the mix. Become a member of In the Mix. Don't just tell me you watch In the Mix, but you're not a member of In the Mix. Let's do something about that. Yeah, let's do something about that. Join the channel, and then, of course, I'm going to give you access to our members only area. That's right. That's right. Getting access to our members only area. Membership has its privileges. Let me give you the behind the scenes, the behind the story, and beyond the story. Go ahead and become a member. Even now, but get a badge, VIP, royalty, OQP. Family, In the Mix is out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I really do want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we do that right here on the YouTube side. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And of course, we mix it up right here on our YouTube side, but also on our sister satellite stations on social media. And I give you a sincere salute for checking us out. Got to ask you, are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, then step this way, step that way. Which way am I talking about? By friending me and following me. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. At EddieConnorJr. Come on, family. Put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. And I'm personally inviting you, yes, me to you, I'm inviting you to join me to receive a word at the church where I pastor, which is entitled The Remnant Worshipers. Join us at the Remnant Worshipers, each and every single Sunday at 10 a.m. We also got Bible class every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Join us for an empowering word and worship. And you say, well, where in the world do I go? I just want you to know. 20470 Hubble Street. I'm saving you a seat in the city of Detroit. Yeah, come near or come far. We've had guests coming from Nassau, Houston, Nashville, LA. Come what may. A church alive is worth the flight and the drive. I love it. Church alive is worth the flight and the drive. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't hesitate. Please reach out to me. Get any of my books on Amazon as well as the eaglesacademy.com/books. I got 18 of them out there. You might as well add them to your library. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, Now, why would you look any further? You know I'm the man for the job. Invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Let's make some progression. Let's make some progression. All you got to do is invite me, and I would be honored to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that. From another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother, gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter. Peace. Whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment.